Welcome to the show. This is your boy, Brother Pat.
And I'm Kiki Lolo.
And where the conversations are deep, the laughs are loud, and there's no topic that's off the table. Come on with it. Come on with it. Let's get this thing started.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Kiki Lolo, what we got on the skip today?
Well, today I figured it would be good for people to really understand what a woman wants and what a man wants. Ooh. Now, we are aware that I'm just one woman, you're just one man, but I think we can 100%. All agree, period. I think we can all agree that there are some universal things that women want and expect, or just make them just want to fulfill every need that they may have.
And it's some things that a man needs from his woman that'll make him go out there and work about an extra 10 hours that day. It'll make him go through 10 feet of snow just to get to the door to get to her, because she know how to make it do what it do to him. Come on, man. Am I lying?
Listen.
Come on with it.
You ain't lying.
Listen. If I come home, I want to run home. Huh?
You don't want to just come home.
No. Listen.
You're going to leave work like, all right, y'all, see y'all later.
Darling, if she's doing what she's supposed to be doing, I'm not even going to open the door. I'm going to bust through the side of the shingles and the mathematical fabrics of the home. Come on, rock with it.
So every day y'all going to have to fix this door?
It don't make a difference. It's all going to be in the name of love. Whenever you people come down the highway, they say, "Damn, that's that woman loving that man again." They didn't broke through the damn garage this time here. That joker, I don't know what she doing to him, but that boy's a fool over her, huh? I'm telling you. All right,
I love it. Now let me tell you,
come on,
now, ladies,
what does he have to do?
If your man gave you that type of response, you ain't gotta ask him, am I doing what I need to do? He's gonna let you know. So that's what you're saying, right?
Exactly.
Okay, because relationships, they're so interesting.
They are.
Right?
And they take work. It's a lot of work to them now. Trust me. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't ever want you to get this mixed up. Relationships online and on social media, they all seem sweet. But behind closed doors, what are they doing to build that type of bond to one another?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So, ladies, and listen, we're here. I know for me, I want to hear from you. If I'm saying something and you're like, that ain't me, let me know. Like, this is for everybody to grow, putting topics up on the table and just really having a conversation. With no filters, right? Just some real ass shit. Period.
If there's any filters, I'm gonna need y'all to leave the room now. This is a no filter zone here.
No.
This is where we keep it grown.
And so for me, to create that bond with my significant other, we would have to be able to be friends. Like if I feel like we're so close and we're best friends, if I feel that connection, then I'm going to want to take care of him. I'm going to want for all of his needs to be met. Because I love him, we love each other,
what does
like
that
each
look
other.
Like? When you say friends, what does that look like in a relationship?
You can let me be me. We can talk. We can have a conversation. You can, say, hey, you got a booger in your nose, or baby, go, that morning breath, I'm a key out, motherfucker. Like, we can be us, and not have to feel like we have to be a certain way.
I got you. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, with men, most women, from what I've learned from women, they're more interested in a man that's a provider.
Oh, no doubt.
Also, I know what women are looking for. They're looking for security. These are basic needs that all men in a relationship with their women, that's a given. Those are the things they need to provide.
Right.
I need to be, if I'm the man in a relationship, I need to make sure that my woman is not worried about the lights being shut off.
Correct.
When she come home, there isn't an eviction notice. Just the bills are stacking up and they're not getting paid. I could see how that would make a woman feel. And for men, the question to me is, if you know you're not handling that, what are you doing about it to turn that around? Are you just sitting there like, hey, they cutting hours back at the job. I mean, what should I do? Sucker, if they cutting hours back at the job, you need to go and get your second one.
Correct.
That's simple and plain.
That's addition.
I mean, this is just
Simple
basic.
math.
Yeah, this is basic men stuff. I'm not going to sit and see an elephant fall, and it takes it 20 minutes to fall. I'm just going to sit there and look at that jank just fall. I'm going to do something. I'm going to move out. I'm going to move. And that's what men need to do. Women like to see their men move with purpose. And that get a woman going within itself. That he's doing something to provide and to protect. We as men, we think women are very difficult. And they're really not. They just need the bare essentials. Protection, to provide, and have some sense of security in the place that they lay their head. Those are basic things.
Yeah.
Miss, talk to me. Am I wrong in anything?
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's 100%, 100% correct.
Right.
Because, just thinking about, the time, what my significant other did that made me go above and beyond, right, was what exactly...
Gentlemen, listen to this here now. Listen. Come on. What?
No, it was exactly what you said, right?
Okay.
I didn't have to ask for anything. As a man, he just automatically took care of the essentials.
The essentials.
The essentials were already, that was a given. And then, you know that I enjoy certain things.
Of course.
For that just to be provided and given without me having to ask. Because women don't necessarily like to ask their man for shit.
Of course.
They want to be...
a second nature thing. Like, hey, I know...
Like you're paying attention to me.
Men, pay attention. When you're dating a woman, sometimes we all make a mistake. And, of course, we love women. We're so attracted to women. It's just a natural thing for men. But what we have to start doing to have to be a better person in our relationship, we have to get to learn our woman, what her likes, what her dislikes are. How can you improve yourself as a person? Because we never ever want to be stagnant in a relationship. We always want to go to the next level in relationship wise and communication wise. Communication being the top tier of a relationship. Yeah. Because with the great communication, we're always going to be on the same page. We're always going to be thinking this, things like we're going to be on the same level. There's going to be no misunderstanding. When you leave a conversation with your woman, there should never ever be a thought in your mind, I wonder what she meant by that. Or I was very unclear what she was trying to get at. Because
you should just ask.
You should just ask. If you don't know, hey baby, how you feel?
And don't assume.
Don't assume anything.
Right.
Yeah. So I totally get you on that there. So, all right, give me something else.
Also too, so one of the things that I found myself doing that I felt was being appreciated in his actions was being his quote unquote peace.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hold on.
And I understand what that means.
Hold on,
and
say that
it really isn't that difficult.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Being his, and I am doing the air quotes, quote unquote peace. And what I mean by peace.
Come on.
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Men will say that, but y'all doing all kind of unpeaceful shit.
I got you.
I
got you.
You got me cussing. Motherfucker, I'm not about to be a peaceful motherfucker and you bringing me all this unpeaceful ass shit. But
you're right.
You are, and we're talking about the man that's,
of course,
and this situation is beautiful.
Yes,
baby. If you forget to call, or if you are running late, or if I'm not about to be, why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do it? Obviously, you had something to do.
Yep, you're right.
And baby, now if it becomes a pattern,
of course.
Then we'll have a conversation. But if all those needs are being met,
all right.
And this is the type of woman that I am.
I got you.
We're not about to be doing a whole bunch of picking and arguing and fussing about little shit, because it's all good, baby.
Brothers, in so many words, let me, I know we getting everything from a woman's perspective.
Not everything we get.
No, hold on. I'm about to break it. Now, see, sometimes women like to cut you off, but you just bypass. But you know what? That's what women do. All women do that. Because they just think that if a man got a thought, it's almost like leapfrog with women. They just want to go. But that's another topic for next week. Y'all stay tuned for that one right there. Listen, you hear the woman's perspective here. Brothers, as long as you're bringing peace into the relationship, a good woman will give you that peace back.
Times 10.
Now, if you come up in there acting a fool, you're inconsistent, you're making her feel some type of way of how you're moving, what you're doing is you're building a wedge between you and her. You're thinking you're slick. Women, definitely. You can look in the book of Womenology of 1937.
That's not a book.
It could be a book. It could be a book.
And we're going to work on that.
Women definitely have an extra sense that men don't have.
It's called common sense.
Oh, see that there? That was dirty. That was dirty. Wait a hold on. You know what?
But I mean what?
But okay. We gonna let her slide.
Y'all give me that point.
I'm gonna give you that one right there.
Period.
Women can sense something, and guess what? They won't even say nothing, and you gonna think you're getting away, but the whole time her senses is gonna kick in like Jackie Chan on coffee with no sugar or cream. I'm here to tell you. So women has an intuition that feels something is not right. When they feel something is not right, they might not say it to you, but trust and believe they know. I don't know how they know. I wouldn't understand how they know. I guess you got to be a woman to know that feeling. But that's
and you know what? That's good that you said that.
Come on.
I love that you said it, and I didn't have to say it.
You're right.
Because I think it hits so much harder when the opposite understands that. Because, right?
Yeah.
That's the real thing.
That's how you know how to build a connection with your woman. You have to understand how she's thinking and how you make her feel. And speaking of how a woman makes you feel, I do things based on how my woman makes me feel. When there's great conversations and I feel a good, strong connection, I start looking around for things that I think she wants or needs, or I just want to give her. How she makes me feel when I walk through the door, or as the country folks say, when I walk through the door. How she make me feel. Does she greet me with a hug?
I be feeling, man, when I walk through.
Yeah!
Hey,
Come on.
when you walk through.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. I got to put a little bit of WD in this left shoulder, but I'm still moving it, though.
How you walk through?
When I walk through that door,
Period.
And she makes me feel welcome to be home.
That's right.
Through a hug, through a little kiss, or a little flirtatiousness when I walk through the door. It makes me feel like, man,
the smell of some food that's cooked and
hold
ready.
On. Wait a minute now. If I come through that door,
smell like cinnamon rolls.
Huh?
And biscuits.
Listen.
Gluten-free, of course, everyone.
Now, hold on.
I know how to cook gluten-free, so I can say that. My shit gonna be good.
Yeah. Now, brother, I know we like steak, we like chicken, potatoes, mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Little collard greens on the side. But
I mean, that's fine too.
Regardless of what, vegan or heathenishness, if she got that stove on, right, and she say, hey, darling, you know what, baby? This meal is for us. Huh? Won't you go ahead and get washed on up? And as soon as you get out the shower, let's sit down and eat this meal that I prepared for us. Let me tell you something right now. If the boss man say, Mr. Pat, look here, I need you to work another 45 hours this week, I'm working it because I know that money is going to go to taking care of my woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's definitely going to go. So that's how we rocking. Yeah. It ain't no other way.
And for me, right? So listening to what you're saying, me saying what I'm saying, yes, relationships do take work. Yeah. But it shouldn't be like a drag out, like, oh my God. For me, because then we're not doing what we're talking about right now. Okay. Right? Okay. If there's this push-pull with us, then that means one of us isn't appreciating the other appropriately, and somebody feel away and something's off.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You just said a word that started with an A.
Appropriate?
Appreciation.
Oh, right.
That's very rare nowadays. If I do something out of the kindness of my heart, or just, hey, this is how I'm moving. We're going to take you out to a nice dinner. We're going to get you such and such done, fixed on your car. Most men, a simple thank you. I appreciate that. That really meant a lot. A simple appreciation from a man's deeds means a lot, and it goes a long way. Because if she can appreciate the small things that I do, then I'm always elevating. You know what, man? You know what? We went to McDonald's on the $1.99 menu, and we just hung out. We were just hungry. We didn't want to sit down by a candlelight dinner. We were just going by, smell some salted fries. You know what I'm saying? I saw, Mr. Robinson up in there. I used to be the janitor of my school. I saw it. Hey, Mr. Hey, we sitting down, me and her. We getting a little something to snizzle on. And at the end of that meal, she says this. Hey, thank you so very much. Thank you. If you go anywhere, the word thank you don't even cost a penny. To show some kind of appreciation don't cost a dime. Then I said, you know what? If she appreciate that, you know what? Let me go over here to the restaurant where the cat is out here with a violin in his hand, with 2 candles on the table with rose petals all over everywhere. The place is so high scale they got a foot massager under the table. I would do that and would not even think nothing about it because she appreciated the smaller things that I did for her. I ain't gonna say most. Let me take that away because I don't want no fire pitchforks being thrown at me.
Well, we already gave the disclaimer. You're right. One man's opinion, view. So.
Some women think or say, oh, that's what he's supposed to do. And when that is brought onto a man, the man like, wait a minute here, he could say to himself, look, I don't suppose to do anything. We can go on down there to the Piggly Wiggly. I can get you a can of Vienna sausage and some white bread, and at least I fed you. It's that appreciation, and men love appreciation.
I'm sorry. Okay, so ladies, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna stop him from saying the things that
Piggly Wiggly
need to be said.
Piggly?
Because let me just say
You never
this.
went to Piggly Wiggly?
I haven't. But let me just ask you this. I don't even know. The grocery store, right?
The grocery, yeah.
Okay.
Piggly Wiggly. You got to be from the South to know about that. Go ahead.
So, I'm not from the South. I get what you're saying.
I got you.
I do. Mm-hmm. But now, in that situation...
Come on.
Someone... and that's like if you're getting to know that person, or if you're you're dating.
On what point?
With the going to McDonald's situation. Because all I'm going to say is, if it's getting to know each other...
Let me correct myself on that.
Okay.
If we're getting to know each other, this is me.
No, I don't want you to... I don't want you to change...
To get to know? No, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to edify it.
No. I was going to make a point.
Go ahead.
So, in that scenario that you gave, you are looking, or you would say that a woman is showing appreciation because she accepted what you were offering. But in a situation like me, you offer me McDonald's, there's nothing in McDonald's that I would eat. But you, because you don't know how I eat and what I like and why I'm saying no, you would look at that and say, oh, you too good for McDonald's.
Hold on.
But is that... Okay.
Let me say this here. Now, are you coming from a perspective that we're first getting to know each other, or we're actually... a man and a woman is actually in a relationship?
That's where my follow-up question came from. But I wanted to put that out there already.
And I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Because men sometimes...
Come on.
And I want you to bring this into your response.
Yes.
Because men sometimes take a woman's own care or her own routine, her own whatever that she has for herself as being argumentative. And you're emasculating me. But it's like, well, why the hell I can't have my own preferences and my own needs?
You're 100% sure. You're 100% right. But let me say this here to answer your question.
Ladies, we're getting somewhere because we need to know this and we need men to understand this too. Okay.
To answer this question, are we talking about first time dating, or we're talking about actually in a relationship for a while? About the McDonald's thing?
Well, I would hope if you're in a relationship for a while, you would know that I'm not eating on McDonald's.
Okay, now this is the thing.
Okay.
Now,
I'm on
the average guy that's considered himself grown. Now, when you're a teenager, McDonald's is cool. But when you're a grown man and you want to take a woman out for the first time, first of all, this is, again, where communication come in at. When we having our first conversations on the phone. You can get to know a lot from a person by the first conversation that you have with them. You don't need 1,000 conversations.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah. And that first initial conversation, we need to start asking those great questions. What food are you in? That's a so-so question. What is your expectations for dating? Why are you dating? What is your expectations in dating? Are you looking just to date? You're busy. Your woman is constantly working, and you just want some interaction. You're dating to get married, or you just dating to have a wild thing go on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
That was loud.
But that's what they want, right?
Ouch.
That was a pound. Pound. I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. You gonna come? You can't come.
That was very.
If I tell a woman,
why you don't tell her that anyway? Why you come clapping?
Like this here, I'm not gonna get any of my phone calls returned. She gonna text me right there. I'm standing. We only two. Hold up, you said we gonna plan this date for tomorrow. Okay, but anyhow, you want to have a equal place in which you're going out when y'all first go out. Now, me personally, I'm sorry I keep getting to say, but me personally, I probably wouldn't start anywhere luxurious in which the bill is coming back $800-900. Because, brothers, you know, if you go out on a first date and you spend all of this money, and when you really have a real up close conversation with you, and if she's not into you, you not into her, you just paid hundreds of dollars, wasted your time, you'll never see her again, and you're gonna be hot. You see what I'm saying? But if you meet someplace medium, you know, hey, the bill, this is just me. You know, everybody different. Everybody's money is different. Mm-hmm. You know, you roll out there, you spend, you know, X amount of dollars that's comfortable, that you can get to know her, she get to know you. You know, then ask her those questions that I was at. What is your expectations for dating? What are you trying to do? What's your long-term goal in dating someone? She's going to give you the answer. If she say, hey, you know what? When she start talking about my roof is leaking, I got 4 ball ties. Look, go to the bathroom. Let me tell you. You go to the bathroom, you sneak on out the back door and squall ties and get the hell on out of there.
Okay, so.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Go right ahead. Come on.
So. What does a man feel about a woman who's very practical?
Okay.
And this question is coming from in that scenario, right?
Okay.
If I'm out on a date with someone and we're getting to know each other, and let's just say we've been on a couple dates.
Okay.
Right? And you suggest let's go to this place, and it's like $500 to $600 for a bill. Mm-hmm. Even a couple of $100. Okay.
I got you. That's basic nowadays.
And then I in turn say, you know what? Let's take them $200. Go to the grocery store, and then we can get my refrigerator and my freezer looking good. We're gonna eat real good. I'm gonna cook a hell of a fucking meal. But guess what else? I'm also gonna have food for the week. My lunch for work. Maybe some motherfucking we're gonna get some other things from the store that we need. Because I know.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I get this.
But no, and the reason why I say this is because I dated a guy one time.
Okay.
And he had bread. You got money. Okay, cool.
I got you.
But when I suggested something that I wanted, that wasn't all like super, it was like, oh, that's all. And I'm thinking, that's what I want right now in this moment.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to these steak houses because that's not what I want. I want what I want.
I got you.
What?
So this is pretty much what you was asking. Instead of spending all of this money in the grocery store.
In the restaurant.
I'm sorry.
On the meal that you're going to shit out in
right.
Approximately, oh shit, before you even get home, I got to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's just straight to the point.
Y'all know y'all done left motherfucker out back and been like, oh, hurry up.
You're right.
Run all the lights because I'm about to blow this bitch. Right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you something right now. If you ever go on a date and you got gas or something like that there, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to say something to abruptly end the date, and I'm going to explain about a week later. I'm like, darling, listen, I went by the Mexican J early in that day, you know, but I get you. Yeah. So more practical. So you would rather for him, instead of spending $200, because that you damn near gonna spend that right there in Wendy's nowadays.
I know.
Go to the grocery store. So we're coming back. You and him are coming back to your place. You're gonna cook for him.
And put the rest of and all them groceries and stuff in the cabinets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My response to that there, it's a win-win for you both.
Okay.
It's a win.
So someone who would have a problem with that is what? As from a guy's perspective.
They have this humongous big ego. Okay. It's an ego thing for them.
And that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to hear it from a guy.
It's the ego. So he wanted to say, yo man, you know what I'm saying? We went to cafe, Shell LeBron, you know what I'm saying? I spent about $700. You know, I get that, you know, but I'm practical. You know what I'm saying? Cafe LeBron, you know what I'm saying? You know, the glasses of water was $99. Each cube of ice was an additional, you know, $4.50. You know, you ain't never gonna see me do that.
Oh shit.
You know, we not gonna do that. Some cats do that. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary. It's you don't have to flex like that. Yo, I need a straw. Sir, the straw is gonna be like $10. Yo, give me 3 of them, Jack.
And why do you guys do this when you out on a date? And this.
Come on.
I only had one person do it. Thank God. Because I'm like, I can't attract you. Who does that to a waiter? Like
somebody who ain't never been no damn way at all. Listen.
Like that. Like,
listen.
I can't even snap as hard as that.
They fingers at somebody. Good thing I'm not the waiter.
But what's wrong with them? That's a mental health illness.
That is a mental health thing. They need to call security. And then somebody need to grab him by the shirt and by the seat of his pants and haul his ass right up on a cartoon style.
Okay, I didn't know if that was the ego thing too. Because y'all egos be like, what?
I can't even, if I'm the waiter and you snapping your fingers at me, trust and believe you won't get served no more the rest of the night.
Yeah.
No, we might fight.
Oh wow.
We might fight.
No.
I'm here to tell you.
Violent?
Well, sometimes I don't go to violence. I say, look. Y'all got some of them X-Lax in the back. Put it right in that glass spoon right there. And put hot water and drink so when you drink it, boom, and hit it.
He out of there.
I'm going to screw his night up.
Yeah.
He won't do that no more. You know, see, if he does that, and I want your listeners here, if he does that and be as disrespectful as he is to that person, just wait till he shows you the same disrespect in return.
Yeah.
In a relationship at some point.
That was the first and only date. Because when that happened, I was like, the fuck did I just see? What?
If you would have went out on date 2.
No. But like, that goes to what you said earlier when you said, it don't take a whole lot to get to kind of understand the core of a person.
Yes.
Like, they kind of will bring out certain things where you'll be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Ladies, I know we all want to be spoiled by our men, don't we? Yes, we do, period. And what we've just gathered from Brother Pat was in order for us to achieve that, in order to get our men to do the things that we want and the things that make us smile every day.
Make sure you talk to the women in the back of the room because they...
Ma'am, get off of your phone.
Can you please sit down, please, ma'am?
Yes. We need your attention.
You got to hear this, please. You got to.
Everybody ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Cause they just walking around.
They're just walking. They're not paying
on
attention.
On the phone.
Damn it! No, just fine. So no, it sounds very doable, very simple. If he's out working, he's working hard to provide a certain lifestyle for you and the things that you want and desire and need. All you have to do is provide him a clean,
environment, yes.
An environment that is stress-free, and some food. They like to be.
We like to eat.
They like to eat.
I don't know no guy who don't like it, you know.
Yeah. So if you don't know how to cook, if you don't know how to cook, there's so many shows on that, and it doesn't have to be elaborate, but just feed the man.
Now, if he been working 10, 12 hours a day, and he come home to some beans and hot dogs, and you ain't did nothing. Them for the kids. Huh? If I come, I want something that's gonna stick.
Now, what if she gotta work too? So guys, I need y'all to really understand that women, yes, we are nurturers and we are, the homemakers and things like that. But if we're not 100% a housewife, y'all gonna need to ease up because we be tired and irritated and stressed out too from going to work as well.
And that's understandable. And see what?
So,
well, okay, all right. In a situation that because you have a lot of women that work now.
Yeah.
Okay, of course, you have your men working. So, how does change when that happens? That's a good question. Because with women, working women, they have to work, they have to make sure their home is intact, and we haven't even talked about kids. The kids got to be taken care of. All right. With that being said, the kids definitely have to be a joint task. If, it's a joint thing. Yeah. It's not, baby, you're a woman, whatever, you just take care of all the things in the house. You handle the kids too, while I sit back with my socks with the hose in the toes while I'm watching the game. No, that's not right.
Right.
Hey, listen, do some things with the kids, making sure they're good. I'm gonna cook. That way, it's a group effort.
Right.
It's a team.
Because a woman will burn out.
Of course.
Yeah, we love our babies. Yeah, we want to be there, but we also need a break. Also,
of course.
So.
And brothers, you have to understand that. You have to understand that, we're talking about the working women out here. We're talking about the couples who have kids together. Women need their time as well.
But if you're a housewife, and I hear about housewives that don't take care of their husbands, and I be mad. Because how dare you, girl? What else you got to motherfucking do?
Listen.
Now you need to just wake up, get the shit done, and baby, enjoy your fucking life.
Oh, that ain't work with me. I'm telling you, if I done worked and that joker is sitting at the house, she know the name of all the cinnamon buns, all the Snicker bars, and the house is a mess, that's an automatic argument.
Yeah.
So she gonna get evicted.
You should at least have a 3 to 4 course meal. Because you are being literally taken care of.
What'll make the average man mad? Is she say, he got hands.
He got what?
He got hands. He can make his own food.
Oh. Well, yeah. Now. You're not being appreciative of your situation.
That goes right back.
Yeah.
It goes right back.
So
no, we're not going to do that. Because if you want to take the aggression out of, for the men is so, the woman is so aggressive, so combative. If you want to take all of that out of her, put her in an environment in which she feels safe.
Correct.
She feels secure. And she feels that, you know what? I can feel good and comfortable in my environment.
Yeah.
And I assure you. And you, of course, you always got exceptions. You always got that for everything. You always got exceptions for everything. But if you're laying down those basics, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Essential things that we need to do. We have to provide. We have to protect. We have to make them feel safe and secure. Those are things that's
you do that.
Yeah.
There will be no masculine energy that you men like to throw out because you've softened her. You've needed all of the kinks out, and she's just nice and fluffy.
Yeah, that's. She's a fluffy bunny, just right there in the puddle of your hands. You know what I'm saying? Smiling and just and then when she act up, sometimes she act up.
Just give a little.
Yeah.
But not the. How you do it?
Wait a minute. Some women gonna disagree with you on that. They're like, well, hold on, Miss Kiki. Now I kind of like it.
Listen. Get into it.
Yeah. So that's what we gonna do. But look, that is the end of today's show. It's been a pleasure talking with y'all today. And listen, look forward to the next banger we put together. Right? All right.
Till next time.
This your boy, Brother Pat.
I'm Kiki Lola.
All right, come on with it. See you next time.
All right.